Well, I mean, things got really heated. I mean, I watched the whole live this morning. You called Floyd a N-word. You gotta hand it to Floyd for actually sitting there and taking all that, verbal abuse from you. I was actually surprised. I probably would have hung up myself. But
he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
You think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
In a dramatic and unexpected twist, Bill Haney, the never-quiet father and coach of world champion Devin Haney, has gone straight at boxing royalty. He openly questioned the authenticity of Floyd Mayweather's massive fortune, suggesting that the superstar's riches may be more illusion than reality. Haney argues that the luxury cars, designer outfits, and non-stop money talk are part of a carefully staged performance, designed to protect a glamorous persona rather than reflect genuine financial truth.
When your A game is gone, what adjustments are you going to make? Yeah. And Floyd would always say is that on that given night, he's going to make that right adjustment. Yeah. He's going to box the brawler or brawl the boxer. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Despite the criticism, Floyd Mayweather has quietly built a serious presence in real estate. Toward the end of 2024, reports surfaced that he purchased more than 60 properties in Upper Manhattan for an estimated $42 million. The deal reportedly covers over 1,000 residential apartments along with multiple retail locations, all fully owned by Mayweather with no outside investors involved. On top of that, he is said to be backing a massive $10 billion development that includes 18 commercial office buildings, stretching across nearly 10 million square feet in New York, Chicago, and Jersey City.
First investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. On every 18th, every month it was paying off.
You like the cash flow?
Yes, for years. So I said, okay, if it's paying off like this then, and I gave him 7 figures, I said I'm not gonna even give him 8 figures. I went and gave him 9 figures. If it's something that I know is paying off, lucrative and heavy, I gotta go with it. Roll the dice, take a chance. You only got one life.
Bill Haney didn't stop at questioning wealth. He also took aim at how money is handled behind the scenes. He openly accused Floyd Mayweather of failing to properly look after the people around him, particularly those working under Mayweather Promotions. Haney argued that if the company is truly as profitable as it claims, then respected figures like Calvin Ford shouldn't be seen struggling financially. He stressed that fair pay and financial security for team members are essential, not just to avoid resentment, but to protect their dignity and long-term stability.
It's personal between you and Calvin. Also, it's Tank's coach. Is it?
Man, I told Coach. For
those that don't know, Coach Calvin is Tank's coach. So I'm just for our audience.
And I said, listen, ain't no way your fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking, and Calvin gonna be looking like that. I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him or we need to go on coach's strike around this because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't. And Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this.
So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid?
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money. You know what I'm talking about?
Again.
Haney went on to challenge Floyd Mayweather's post-retirement direction, taking issue with his move away from high-stakes competition toward exhibition bouts. He implied that this change isn't fueled by love for boxing, but by the promise of easy money. According to Haney, the priority now seems to be cashing checks rather than protecting the sport's credibility and competitive spirit.
A few months ago, Bill Haney and Floyd Mayweather were fighting on live, or not fighting, but arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
And Bill Haney said, listen, you know damn well Devin did this and Devin did that. He never lost in the gym, ever. And Floyd said, if you got an undefeated fighter in the gym, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Floyd said, I never lost under the light.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm talking about.
According to circulating reports, Floyd Mayweather was frustrated after failing to land a deal comparable to the one secured by the Haney camp. That disappointment, critics claim, may have fueled efforts to block certain opportunities, specifically potential matchups involving Rolando Romero or Gervonta Davis. The controversy didn't go unnoticed. Oscar de la Hoya publicly weighed in, accusing Mayweather of interfering with negotiations and ultimately sabotaging what could have been a major clash between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him. And he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm going to make it tough for you. I'm going to go whisper and rain here. I'm going to make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm going to make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So
Oscar de la Hoya has suggested that Floyd Mayweather may still be chasing paychecks because the money never truly stops flowing in. De la Hoya argues that many fighters eventually burn through their fortunes due to excessive spending habits. When you look at Mayweather's extravagant way of living, luxury cars, high-end fashion, and constant travel on private jets, the concern that financial pressure could be a motivating factor doesn't seem far-fetched.
His lucrative contract, he's going to fight the very best, unlike Floyd. Waits for fighters to either be over the hill or too young, the way he fought Canelo when he was too young. Right. But look, hey, if Floyd really wants to fight, if he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds. Call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
You think Canelo's gonna out-earn him eventually? You think he'll make more money than Floyd?
By far. Canelo's 28 years old.
Right.
And he's already made, what, $500 million?
Right.
Easy.
Floyd Mayweather has repeatedly captured public attention with his eye-watering spending habits. He's been linked to a single timepiece valued at around $18 million and has boasted about owning hundreds of other watches, each carrying hefty price tags of their own. While these displays are designed to impress and dominate headlines, they've also fueled debate about whether this level of extravagance can truly last over time, even for someone with financial resources as massive as Mayweather's.
My most expensive watch that I currently own is $18 million.
One watch.
One watch.
Tell me about your watch collection, dude. You have to have one of the biggest watch collections in the world.
My watch collection, I think I got somewhere upwards of 100 watches, and I got a lot of $1 million watches.
What should I pay for this one? What do you think? You're here for me now. I need some help. Help a little man out, okay?
That watch is a couple $100,000, easy, but it's worth it because it goes up in value. It appreciates, not depreciates.
Dude, how do you buy a $17 million watch?
No, 18.
18, sorry.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long ranked among the top earners in all of sports, routinely pulling in staggering sums every time he steps into the ring. One of the clearest examples came in 2017, when his blockbuster showdown with Conor McGregor reportedly generated close to $275 million for Mayweather alone, cementing the fight as one of the most lucrative single-event paydays ever recorded in sports history.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
$350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
You know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Floyd Mayweather has never held back when it comes to self-praise. He regularly declares that no fighter before him has matched his achievements inside or outside the ring. That bold self-belief is impossible to miss, yet his habit of constantly measuring himself against others has a double effect. It strengthens his larger-than-life persona while also inviting doubt and backlash. Mayweather frequently puts his wealth on display, from non-stop trips on private jets to an ultra-luxurious lifestyle. Still, critics point out that unchecked spending at that level can become risky over time, especially if cash flow ever slows, raising questions about long-term financial stability.
You want me to show you right now? Call AJ. My sister, she gonna call my pilot right now.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm gonna show you. AJ.
Hey, what's up?
So yesterday you guys flew over to Vegas to pick my daughter and mother up and my daughter and my grandson up, right?
That's correct, yep.
I got tickets for you guys to go to the Super Bowl tomorrow, but I got Dan, he's gonna go. So I need you to fly over there because you gotta pick a couple people up. You gotta pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey and go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send them over there, and then Dan can get on a plane also. Okay?
Okay, so it'll be. I mean, we're sitting here wrapping up dinner now. Figured that an hour, about an hour to play. I'd say have them at the airport about 10:45 or so.
The focus on opulence and spectacle, as Floyd Mayweather so famously demonstrates, can come with real financial consequences. Pouring vast sums into luxury goods and flashy displays without keeping an eye on the bigger financial picture can create money troubles, even for athletes who earn at the very top of their game.
Andrew, especially, was a very successful kickboxer, 4-time world champion. His belts are sitting right behind me right now. But, the most he ever got paid for a fight, and he says this openly, is 50 grand. By the time you pay your trainer and your manager 10% each, you got to eat, you got to train for 12 weeks. I mean, if you work out the hours you put in, you're making $15 an hour. It's not amazing.
Bill Haney contends that Floyd Mayweather has shifted from being a celebrated athlete to a figure driven primarily by profit. Haney argues that Mayweather now prioritizes massive paydays over putting on memorable, competitive fights for the audience. In contrast, Haney highlights his own philosophy. Delivering thrilling, fan-focused bouts takes precedence over chasing the biggest paycheck, ensuring the sport's excitement remains at the forefront.
Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you're the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful, like you're really trying to do this. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at, in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some bull fights, and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else.
In several interviews, sports commentator Stephen A. Smith voiced concern over Floyd Mayweather's ongoing exhibition strategy. While he understood the logic behind Mayweather's mega fight with Conor McGregor, given McGregor's legitimate combat sports background, Smith drew a firm boundary after that bout. He criticized the practice of choosing mismatched opponents solely for guaranteed paydays, arguing it erodes the very legacy Mayweather spent decades building. In Smith's view, the focus had clearly shifted. Accumulating wealth had taken precedence over securing a meaningful place in boxing history. The story was unmistakable. Profit had eclipsed purpose.
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it.
Rumors have circulated questioning Floyd Mayweather's claims of raking in $100 million in a single night. Sources within the boxing world have cast doubt on the accuracy of these numbers, suggesting that such declarations may be less about actual earnings and more about projecting a larger-than-life image to the public.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight, and not even remotely close.
You think it's bull?
I know it is, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I'm a promoter right now. He's probably made about $60 million before in one night, which is crazy numbers. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. When that fight happened, one got 30 million and one got 29.
$250 million against Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. No fighter in history of the world. $250 million to go and box. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
I think Floyd's fighting because he needs the money?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You think he blew through all of his money?
Logan Paul has openly stated that Floyd Mayweather still owes him money from their high-profile exhibition bout. Even though the event generated enormous revenue, Paul claims he has yet to receive the full amount he was promised, raising questions about the transparency and reliability of Mayweather's financial arrangements.
Jake, true or false, and why did Floyd Mayweather fully pay up Logan Paul for their fight?
I'm not God, but my spidey senses tell me nah.
I can guarantee me and Logan Paul, we can go out and make $100 million or more.
And so you think he didn't pay up just because he hasn't got the money?
I think he probably spent it on all the girls he pays to be around him.
Logan Paul reached out to us and said that he wanted to do another exhibition. Now this is the same guy that said he didn't get paid. If he did get paid, he wouldn't be trying to get another payday.
He had the audacity to tell the media that I asked for a rematch. Let me just set the record straight. If I haven't been paid for the first one, why would I ask you for a second fight knowing I'm probably also not going to get paid the money that I was owed for my work? Second off, they asked us for a rematch.
Floyd is broke, man. I've been saying it the whole entire time.
Bill Haney has openly rebuked Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of putting profits ahead of creating meaningful fights for his son. Haney claims that Mayweather is intentionally steering clear of arranging bouts for Devin Haney against top-level opponents like Gervonta Davis, instead chasing matchups that promise bigger paydays. His statements highlight the frustration felt by fans and insiders alike, who argue that Devin deserves chances to face elite competition but is being sidelined due to financial priorities.
No one want to say that because we're available now. So all that other shit. I'm wanting to see who gonna mention Tank other than us. Tank, where you at, Tank? Because now, guess what? We're free and you are. I mean, not free, literally, because you know, they was talking 5% and they might think free means free. You know what I mean? So let's clear that up. Ain't no fight, we don't got no fight, so what's gonna happen? Tank.
At 140.
Yeah, stop me from saying his name. Punch me in the mouth, because I'm gonna keep on saying Tank. Don't want to fight Devin, period.
Despite earlier conflicts, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly signaled an openness to discussions with Bill Haney, hinting at the possibility of arranging fights featuring Devin Haney. This development points toward a potential thaw in relations, or at least a shared interest in creating financially rewarding opportunities for both sides.
On FaceTime with me.
I don't know how it went.
No, I'm just
I don't
kidding.
know how it
Yeah,
went.
he was calling for me. He was calling for me everywhere, you know, saying, where's Bill? You know, putting up a missing thing that I was missing or something. Why would I be missing, Vlad? I got the best son in the world, the son that rose from the bottom from that one day at the principal's office all the way up to the top of the boxing where the world stopped to watch an event that he was in. I'm a proud dad, proud trainer, and proud manager. So I don't know what he was looking for.
Well, I mean, things got really heated. I mean, I watched the whole live this morning. You called Floyd a N-word. You cussed him out. You gotta hand it to Floyd for actually sitting there and taking all that, verbal abuse from you. I was actually surprised. I probably would have hung up myself.
Mike Tyson has not held back in criticizing Floyd Mayweather, particularly targeting his habit of flaunting wealth and accomplishments. While Tyson respects Mayweather's skill inside the ring, he has voiced unease with his offering persona. During a frank segment on his Hot Boxing podcast, Tyson commented, "Fantastic fighter, truly talented. He's a bit full of himself, but I get it. I was like that too. Still, reality hits you eventually. You have to stay grounded. Arrogance only goes so far."
You don't think there's an opportunity to land a big punch on Floyd?
Floyd Mayweather has always approached his career with a sharp business mindset. Yet, some of his strategies for building wealth have sparked ethical concerns. Instances of delayed payments, disputed earnings, and claims that stretch the truth suggest that, at times, Mayweather's version of success may lean more toward spectacle and image than genuine integrity.
Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record, and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's Top-Rank Boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happens when you bet on yourself.
So the question remains, is Floyd Mayweather truly the financial powerhouse he portrays, or is Bill Haney uncovering a side of the story the boxing world has overlooked? Share your take in the comments. What do you really think?